Good afternoon, Paul Duncan with the Sonoma-Lake-Napa unit of CAL FIRE. I'm Division Chief for Lake County and the Incident Commander for the Ridge Fire. So today, our operations have been a lot of mop-up, line containment, just really holding the fire where it currently is. We had about 129 acres of increase in the size of the incident, so not a lot on a 2,600 acre fire of growth. So really kept it in check. Got a lot of resources moving in and out, so folks will notice a lot of traffic, a lot of fire personnel moving around and about the county. So just expect that traffic, that slow moving traffic. In addition to a little bit of road construction out here on Highway 20, the fire traffic is a little bit added into that. So you see heavy equipment moving around through the roads to access the fire. Please slow down, give those guys plenty of room. And just a little bit on the fire, while the cause is still under investigation, what we do know is we had an ignition in the wildland in really dry fuels with a wind that prevailed on the fire front itself, and that pushed that fire to the northeast from the southwest, really in the area of Walker Ridge, and then pushed that fire to the northeast. So the dry conditions over about 4 hours took that fire from an ignition all the way up above 2,000 acres. So a really rapid fire spread until we got resources at scene to check that fire spread. I do get a lot of questions on the retardant coming out of the aircraft. I like to say it's not fire putter outer, but fire retardant. So that still requires hand troops, our ground troops with hand tools, our engine crews with hose lines to do suppression on that fire's edge. We can't just spray it with retardant and have the fire go out, but it actually takes boots on the ground, hand personnel out there, cutting line around those fires to contain them. So while the retardant coming out of the planes is very effective at slowing that fire, it doesn't put it out. It still takes those hand crews. Today begins really the day that we start to turn the corner on the fire. We always use the fingers crossed and hope we don't get some more wind, which is a primary driver of this fire, was wind. So we are really hoping that the forecast is correct and that our winds remain low and that we can switch into a mode where we call fire line rehab, or really returning the fire line back to a natural state. So that'll be a lot of knocking down large dozer piles, scattering brush back onto the landscape. We're trying to remove any deep fire breaks that were cut, just restoring the land back to what it was before the fire hit. As far as evacuations, we have reduced the Lake County evacuations down to a warning, so the mandatory evacuations have been reduced, and our mandatory evacuations in the Leesville area have been completely eliminated, so threat to that area has abated, and we are still going to be closing Bear Valley Road, so no access on that for local residents there, along with the Wilbur Hot Springs, so we're not allowing resources or personnel into that besides fire personnel. So no resort personnel or visitors for now.